UNSC report to Office of Naval Intelligence, 2311. Our new colony of Madrigal is soon to begin its colonization efforts. Bowel seeds are on standby, and once the go is given, the planet shall be terraformed into a new Gaia-class planetoid. I am more concerned with these new Leviathans that we have been encountering as of late. One mysterious entity has already destroyed multiple enclaves, resulting in massive losses of life and the equal loss of points of strategic value. Alongside the mysterious vessel encountered near the Forerunners, this proves to be a massive concern. Perhaps Oni can make use of these discoveries, if the results of your experiments in Tianqi taming are anything to go by. I trust that Nyx shall remain loyal to our cause. Also, have your spies keep a close eye on these new marauders that populate the western rim of the Milky Way. They may appear little more than pirates and barbarians, but our reports indicate their total fleet strength is nothing to be trifled with. Should they unify, and it is a possibility, a crisis could be on our hands. I've also studied your scans of the Infinity Machine. The secrets that thing may hold. Keep at it. End report. Hi guys, Tom from Project T here, and welcome back to Stellaris Responsibilities Mantle. Last time, a lot happened. We encountered a heck of a load of Leviathans, and we gained ourselves a Nyx, a brand new Nyx, who also had babies. Still no idea whether it's going to keep producing those, but we'll see if that's a self-reproducing fleet. Maybe it is, maybe it ain't. Either way, it could be used as a patrol fleet. Have to wait and see on that. Aside from that, the Curator enclaves have been slowly annihilated, though I can still talk to them for some reason. Interesting. The Infinity Machine is over here, which we're currently hacking into. Oni is doing an Oni. The Enigmatic Cache is over here next to the Science Vessel. This is an Ongoy science ship, right? Yes, it is. And in general, things are going pretty well for us. The Sangheli are still getting their asses kicked. The Creator got pushed back a little bit, which is pretty good because, you know, the Creator genocidal maniac, screw you, guilty spark. The enemy have really quite grown. We're still expanding our borders as ever. We're slowly getting close to that Relic World I want, and we're also about to start colonizing another planet. The colony ship for which is currently constructing and will be done soon. In terms of technology, our gateway travel will be done in 97 months, so that will finally open the portal above Sol, which has been a long time coming. We've got more faction influence gain coming along, which is more influence. We always could use more influence. And 21 months, cruisers. Definitely wanting some cruisers. Aside from that, we are pretty much golden. Our approval is still really quite low with some of these guys. We're probably going to lose Battlegroup Tango, our Federation fleet, this episode, I believe, in the next 10 years at some point. So, if there's any time for the mid-game crisis to spawn, of course it'd be flipping now. And there we go, the constant calculator. We have successfully hacked into the Technosphere's main hard drive. As we start retrieving data, the metallic orb initiated a self-destruct sequence. Oh dear. Surely a self-defense mechanism to prevent it from sharing what it contains with the universe. Before it exploded, we were successful in downloading a large amount of data, some of it containing technical specifications for its main CPU structure. This could help our researchers immensely. So we gain positronic AI and singularity processor modifier, which gives us research speed.
Research concluded.
There it goes. So much for the Infinity Machine, but positronic AI. Research speed is up. Sweet. Oh, and look at that. The Gecko colonies have declared war on the Sunshine faith. Do the Sunshine have any allies they're calling upon? They are, well, they're helping the Kikya in their war against the Created. They don't seem to have any allies against the Gecko though, so that's unfortunate for them. What's going on over here anyway? Ooh, we got a fleet battle going on, by the looks of it. Or at least we're about to have one. We've got a Created Fleet 3.9 coming in to take on, well, what meager defenses they have over here. Seem to create a taking back what they've lost. Oh dear. Their main force retreated and left them to die as well.
Research concluded.
And we have cruisers. Hallelujah. Let's get more missiles as well, or do we want mining? We've got that. Let's get missiles on the go. Yeah. They left their transport fleet to die to try and save their own fleet here. They've retreated. They've lost the system. The Creator on a bit of a pushback, it seems. Meanwhile, another war has ended. Oh! They ended it right then. Status quo. Well, the Kikya did regain a significant amount of territory. I suppose it remains to be seen what happens next, what the Creator's next move is going to be, because they came out of that war rather worse off than what they came in with. Oh look, the enigmatic cache is now in our territory. It might be on its way to one of our planets. But that is somewhat irrelevant right now, because what most important here is we have cruisers. We have 3 cruiser designs created. Unfortunately, the only model in the game is the Marathon class. But since it kind of has that general aesthetic, I've made 3 out of it. First is, obviously, the Halcyon class cruiser. We've got a heavy mech at the very front, some autocannons, long swords, and then some missile pods at the very, very back. And aside from that, it's got armor and regenerative hull plating. Then we have the Marathon class cruiser, which this model actually belongs to. That has nuclear missiles, 2 small mech guns, and then a whole bunch of missile pods. Then it's got armor plating, 1 regenerative hull, and then an extra bit of power from reactor. And last but certainly not least, we have the Autumn class cruiser. 2 medium mechs at the very front, nuclear missiles in the middle, along with 2 missile pods at the back. And this ship, unlike every other ship in this fleet, has shielding. It's an experimental vessel, making use of the Covenant shield technology we have seen much of throughout the galaxy. Yeah, I'm giving this one shields because the Autumn class cruiser in canon does have shielding. Yes, I know the Autumn class came after the war, but I wanted a 3rd cruiser just to kind of fill things out, so I went with the Autumn class. Sue me. Alien entity identified. The tubular alien entity has entered orbit of Earth. With no warning or explanation, it appears to be moving without engines or thrusters, gliding in complete silence through the void of space. Cylinders rotating ominously. Though it has yet to display any signs of aggression, it refused to acknowledge our hails. Our military advisors warn that it may pose a considerable threat to the inhabitants below and implore us to engage neutralization protocols. Our scientists, however, plead that we intend to learn about this remarkable piece of technology. We will study it. And then, on top of everything else, there she is. Our cruiser. Ain't she a pretty sight? And I've just put my voice of approval on the collective waste management, which will down habitability slightly, but alloys and minerals up massively. So that will be good. And my vote has put things back in the supporters' favour, so all good's there. And there we are. Madrigal is now being colonized. And we have yet another war between the United Rebel Front and the Prickatee, which has been on and off for quite some time. Like, the Prickatee gains some territory, they lose the territory, but the Rebel Front can never quite get to Gish because of the massive station that's in orbit. So, I suppose we'll see how this unending tug of war continues on. We are getting very, very close now to our Relic World. It's just one more jump away, and what do you want? Sure, let's extend the deal. Fine. Even though you don't exist anymore, your station exploded, but yeah, sure. We'll renew that non-existent deal. And Madrigal. What? Gecko Colonies has vetoed. Oh, they've vetoed something. I see. Okay. Sure. But we now have Madrigal, which means the next thing we need to do is to get the relics, the last bowel, Madrigal, decisions, life seeding. Bowel life seeding on Madrigal is complete. As usual, that's the same text as before. So once again, the result of the process itself not fully understood. A number of new bowel populations have appeared planet-side, emerging when terraforming neared completion. Sweet. Alright, so first up, let's get you. I suppose, precinct houses, so you can keep things under control. Let's get some agricultural districts, I guess. Get that first, just to get some jobs and such. Hallelujah, we have ourselves a new planet and a new election as well to boot. Just support our little AI, the Brigadier. He's been doing a good job so far, let's keep at it. But yeah, we are very near the Relic World. Just one more jump, and I suppose that will be our next little bounty. Not sure what I'm going to call it exactly.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Maybe Onyx.
Construction completed.
Meanwhile, however, tradition is also available. Very, very good. Where should we go? Where should we go? Discovery is irrelevant right now. Mining station output is good. So that would also need to build costs down, more housing, more jobs. Where Harmony has need a lifespan. Alright, yeah, let's go for prosperity. Let's get that stuff up. So yeah, mining station output is increased by 10%. That is very good. And gateway travel. Gateway travel it is. Start getting some more energy credits, I'll do that. But this is where things might get interesting. So 2,500, I need some more. Market, how much would that cost? Just to kind of get it done. A lot. Alright, get that done. And then, how much more minerals get me? Sure, minus 5,000 food. We're not doing much of that. That evens things out. We're not quite there yet, but it did give us a bit of a boost towards it. So I'm going to start saving up towards gateway travel. I need 2,500, 730 more. Okay. Okay, so 730 more. That'll open the gateway. We have our fleet on standby, just in case. I'll look at that in a minute. That's construction that's finished over there. You stand by right now, because I'm not spending any alloys. Yeah, the home fleet is currently standing by and has reinforcements being made. Two awesome class cruisers are currently being constructed. That's put up to 9k. And another one should put it up another couple of hundred. And we now have shielded fleets. Yeah, we have re-elected Brigadier. Good. What's the new mandate anyway? Minor mandate. Mining stations. Fair enough. We'll probably get that since we're doing some expansion. What's going on over here currently anyway? Everyone's voting for enemy of my enemy. Suppose I'll go for as well then in that case. Makes me look a little bit better. We are very close to catching up as well. We are now at 1.6, so we are slowly catching up with the Galactic Council, where at the highest diplomatic score of all non-council members. So slowly but surely we'll get there. Sol stations in 26 days. And we'll get ourselves a new awesome class cruiser.
System survey concluded.
Which goes up to 9.4. So that's a pretty formidable fleet for this point in the game, for the mid-game, waiting for whatever the hell's going to emerge from the Black Crown.
Survey concluded.
Because I have no faith that whatever that comes out of the Black Crown is just going to present us with some flowers. I mean, it'd be nice, but it's not going to happen. I mean, unless those flowers happen to be poisonous. Let's not have the poisonous flowers, please. And as our fleets are upgrading, I have noticed, indeed, we have just now lost the Federation fleet, which is a bit bloody unfortunate. But there we go. Total, we have 14,000 fleet power. They only have 3,000. In another 2 episodes, we'll get the fleet back anyway, so it's fine. Alright, we have the 2.5 we need. So let's head over to the Black Crown and start to open this bloody thing up. And while that's going on, anything we can quickly sell a little bit of to get some energy back, because we just use, you know, a lot of it. Anything in particular? Sure. Get rid of that. Just get my energy back up a little bit. And we are now opening the Black Crown in 700 days. And looking up at the time, it is now 23:01 exactly, which means we are pretty much at the end of this episode. I'm going to let those last 12 days over at the Starhold tick down, because I can then quickly set the upgrades for that. Alright, so you and E. I don't have hangar bays, do I currently? Gun battery, sure. And I don't have any alloys, so I'll let that go up as well. Yeah, there we go, 50. So I have 50 exactly, which will give me comm jammer. Though that does mean I have no alloys, so I'll let another month tick over. Almost all of my anchor stations have now been upgraded. And that is 2.2. I've also noticed that the fleet power here has gone up slightly since I last looked at it. But yeah, that's our most powerful station. It's got a couple of Mac platforms surrounding it, so that is all fine and very, very good. Alright, there we go. Got a bit of alloys back. I'm going to have to let that build up a little bit more if I want to continue to upgrade our fleet, because home fleet is at 80, but I can get that to 10k. I'm pretty sure. I mean, 10k would be very, very good for in a mere 600 days for when we open that thing up and let whatever hellish beast beyond into our territory. Oh, that's going to be fun. That's going to go well. That could not possibly go wrong. Meanwhile, over the United Rebel front, seems their war is going back and forth as it always does. They've taken planets, they've lost planets, yada yada yada. Boring. The Sunshine Faith, meanwhile, are currently being absolutely destroyed by the Megekolo colonies. No surprise there, the Megekolo are pretty damn tough. Their technology level is overwhelming. They were an advanced start, so can't say I'm too surprised there. But yeah, we're doing very well with our planets now. We've got our brand new Gaia world in the form of Madrigal, which brings us to 3 whole Gaia worlds. And next up, we've got the Relic World, which we'll be grabbing next time very quickly. Just send in the UNSC coda over to Noilon. It also gives me the archaeological dig site on that planet, which I'll definitely be doing. Once I've grabbed that, and probably also the neighboring system next door at some point, I can have the UNSC Lithians continue to grab all these systems up here. Those lovely volatile modes, the crystal, everything I really need to keep my Empire sustainability up and coming. And from there, just get my Empire as far down as it can, because we're probably going to meet the Ungoi down here somewhere. I imagine they're... Where is this one going? Is this doing much right now? Well, it looks to be it's either building something or it's on a return journey. But chances are I'm going to meet them down there. Ready for these guys to inevitably spawn a Great Khan, which realistically is going to happen any day now. I mean, we're 21 years into the mid-game. They are a ticking time bomb that's approaching the end of its fuse. So, yeah, definitely want to get the portal fiasco out of the way. Find out what's on the other end of that, because I don't know. I've never done this before. Hopefully it's something good that we can actually use. Wouldn't that be nice, rather than something murder, stab, horrible? Yeah, but we've also got cloning on the way, which once we've got that, we can do that event we found earlier with that old, vault full of the extinct species we can bring back, which will give us some extra pops, so that'll be nice. Energy credits are going up, and Star Fortresses in 88 months. I'm also researching our border stations covering our core worlds can thusly be protected. But that is pretty much all that's going to be done today. Next time, hopefully, should be far more eventful, given that we're about to open a murder portal into the unknown. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you guys next time. Ta-ra!